learned the smallest and the largest unit of length. Now, let's see how we can measure the smaller measurements. How would you measure the thickness of a paper or a wire? It's a bit hard. The thickness of the paper or wire, it's too small, isn't it? Now, we are going to learn a very simple method to solve this problem. Take 100 sheets of paper and stack them up and measure the height of the paper using a meter scale. See how much you got? Let it be 1 centimeter. So, the height of 100 sheets of paper is 1 centimeter. Now, how can we calculate the thickness of one paper? We know that the thickness or height of 100 sheets of paper is equal to 1 centimeter, and the thickness of one paper would be 1 divided by 100 equals 0.01 centimeter. If you feel that the thickness of 100 paper is too small and hard to measure, take 200 or 500 papers. But just remember, in order to take the thickness of one paper, we have to divide the thickness of total paper to that of number of paper. See, it's so simple. Now let's measure the thickness of a wire. Do you feel it complicated? No, not at all. First, take a pencil or a pen. Closely make 10 rounds of wire over the pencil or pen. Measure the length of round with a scale. To get the thickness of the wire, we just have to divide the length to the number of rounds. For example, if we make 10 rounds and get the length of the round wire as 5 centimeter, then the thickness of the wire would be length divided by number of round equals 5 by 10 equal to 0.5 centimeter. We can also increase the number of rounds like 20 or 30 etc. and measure the length. The thickness would be length divided by number of rounds. Then, how would you measure the length of the curved line? It's not possible to measure it with a scale, isn't it? So for that, just hold a string at one end of the curved line and run it over the curve up to the other end point. Measure the length of the string over a scale, and that would be the length of the curved line. Have you ever tried to measure the diameter of a sphere? It's a spherical object. We have a much easier method to find the diameter of a ball. Take two wooden blocks and place the ball in between them. Make sure that the balls touch the block at 2 points. Now, with the help of the scale, measure the inner length of the block in which there is a point of contact. The inner length of the block would give you the diameter of the sphere. It was fun, isn't it? And you have learnt many new things. Now, let's see what are the important points to be kept in mind while measuring the length. First one, when measuring, be sure to place the scale straight without any bend next to the object. Second one, the position of the eye is very important when you take the reading. The eye position of the person should be straight and in line to the object. Third, if the edges of the scale is broken or the reading is not clear, instead of measuring from the first marking on the scale, start from the next whole number and subtract that integer from the value. For example, if you have started from 1 centimeter and got the measurement of the line as 6 centimeter, the actual length of the object would be 5 centimeter. How? 6 minus 1 is equal to 5 centimeter. Hope you have understood how to measure the thickness, diameter, etc. of different objects. See you with a new topic. Bye.
Enclaps.